Improvisation in the house is sometimes a kind of a lot of people would say, well, just go to the hardware store, and if you need to fix something like a broken toilet flusher, for instance, or a light that's the base is broken on or something like that, you know, just go to the hardware store or the home and garden center and just get new. At a lower income bracket though these days, $3 a gallon for gas, milk is going up, meat is going up, everything is going up largely because gas is going up. Sometimes it's not so much a matter as just saving money so you can have more money, but saving money so you can have things like food, diapers, clothes for the kids and yourself, gas to get to and from work. So in this installment, the culprit is going to be a damaged toilet flusher. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to improvise. Let's see what I come up with. Now here is our problem. As you can hear right now, it's already starting to lose more water. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to fix the toilet by improvising. Now, here we have the tank, the obligatory unused toothbrush. Don't worry, I do use a toothbrush. It's just this came in a 2-pack. I haven't gotten the second one out yet. And of course, the obligatory, how old are these? Spin magazines, Pink and Moby. Yeah, I was a geek. Still am. 2002, so these are 4 years old. Expendable. This is not expendable. This is a toilet. Without this, my floor would be very dirty. The culprit is in here. Now, here's where the problem lies. And this is solving the immediate problem just by doing this. But look at this chain. It is terribly rusted through, and the hook mechanism that's supposed to go through one of the holes on this armature here no longer has the locking arm on it. So if you, as you can probably see here, you might be able to see it. Let me zoom in a little bit. I'm getting toilet water on my camcorder. But the little arm that used to hold this thing in place has rusted off and fallen away. Now, I can still hook it through. Here, let's turn this. I can still hook it through one of these holes, and it'll work for a couple of days. But eventually, it is going to come off again. And I'm going to have to go through this all over again and get toilet water all over my hands, which isn't bad. This is clean water. But that's not the point. It's gross. And it's all rusty. There's all sorts of sediment in here. It's just not pleasant. So I'd rather fix it in a way where I don't have to come back here every third day and fix it. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to start looking around for some way to make this connection here more permanent. Now the first place I usually look is the patented and obligatory kitchen junk drawer. Let's take a look and see what I have in my junk drawer. Hall's empty bag of Hall's Plus. Rubber gloves, which I'd had those a moment ago. Power adapter, I have no idea exactly what it goes to, but I really don't think it would be a good idea to destroy it, because I'll find out what it goes to later when I go looking for it. Ah! Now this might come in handy. A wrench. See, it's a wrench. Purple duct tape, don't ask. Outlet covers, I have a kit. Pen. Spring latches for the kitchen cabinets, which I still have yet to install. Bad daddy. Red light bulb. You never know. This is either a meat tenderizing mallet or something Tom is liable to use to smack Jerry in the head. That's where all the holes went. This kind of thingamadoodle where you screw it into the wall and you can hook something on it, which I doubt is going to be useful, but I'll keep it in mind. So there's nothing in here really that I can use. There's no twist ties. I'm too stupid to say stuff useful like that. So I have to start looking elsewhere. But where? Above the washer and dryer? No dice. All I have up here is cleansers, solvents, some cleaning utensils and liquids. So I go out to my little workshop. Now, this might be a little graphic for some people. Viewer discretion is advised. This back here is what I call my workshop. It's approximately 3 square feet, and some of the stuff I do have here is a fireplace screen for a non-working fireplace, which is falling apart in and of itself. My drill, Black & Decker, that's the way to go. Bucket of stuff, which is probably where I'll find what I need. And of course my toolbox. Now, my toolbox is not like most people's. In other words, not organized. But then again, the number of people who have a toolbox that are organized are equally proportional to the number of people who have a mid-sized sedan and keep it running like a race car. So, in the upper section, as you can see, all I've got are a bunch of wrenches, a knife, another pen, because I'm always writing somewhere, a compass, tiny little nails. Nothing I can really use as a chain or a latching mechanism, really. So let's go ahead and explore the depths of the bowels of the toolbox, shall we? Inside Old Husky here, I do have a piece of, I think this is radiator hose, steel wool, baking soda. I'm not going to bake with that anytime. Like corrosion gel, cardboard, plastic drill bits, and this. Now this actually might be what I'm looking for. This is just an ordinary twist tie, but it does have a metal center, and it is coated with plastic, so it might actually hold for a while. That's what I'm actually going to try to use. Now, boys and girls, I will caution you, toilet water is very volatile and there is a risk of spontaneous combustion here. Do not try this at home, even though this is the only place you would really be able to try it. But, nonetheless, I don't want to get sued. So, as you can see, the rusty chain is still holding for the moment. What I'm going to try to do, however, if I put it through one of the chain links down below it, say right about there, then twist it off. This is the dangerous part. If I create a spark, this water is going to blow my head off. And then I pull this up and run the other end of the twist tie through one of these holes. We have success! Plenty of clearance here. All I need to now to do is tighten this up a little bit to make it a more somewhat permanent fix. And we are now the proud owners of a somewhat more reliably flushing toilet. And of course, the last step is to put the lid back on the filling pot. So, there we go. Now, that will probably hold for at least 6 months until I can scrounge up enough pennies to go down to Home Depot and buy a proper new flushing mechanism, or at least a chain and a stopper. But I didn't have to spend any money to do it. So sometimes improvisation isn't as disastrous as it could be. I still think the toilet's about to blow though, so I better get out of here. My name is E. Adam Thomas. You have a good night. Bye!